Alright, this is it. Today marks the beginning of the final push to get the DC2 all ready and rolling. So today, well, let's just get going. Not gonna lie, she's been sitting for a minute, so let's see if she starts. There we go. Get the old girl warmed up a bit. And we gotta get up to temperature because today we got an appointment at Honda. It's in the shade right now, but look at that engine bay. So fresh. I'll explain what we're up to, but first we gotta get it driving, get it up to temperature, and I'll fill you guys in a minute. All right, let's go. I got my, no, it's not mine. I gotta drop this off at my daughter's school. A little bento. There we go. Yeah, it's getting warmer than I thought it was. So yeah, let's get on the road, get this thing up to temperature, and yeah, we'll get over to Honda. Oh man, that spoon mirror is so different. So crazy looking back in there and just seeing everything. Bento drop-off was a success, and while we're driving over to Honda getting this thing up to temperature, I will let you know what's going on, or what has been going on since the last DC2 video. Basically nothing. The car's just been sitting parked while I kind of like gather parts and plan and everything. So yeah, haven't missed anything. I'm just finally in a position to get to the last like 5–10% done on the car. And so yeah, that's what we're doing today, going over to Honda and just starting that like final push. I should say, Honda being Honda, I don't know what I can film, but these guys helped me out with so much in this car and getting you guys parts too for Nerd Gold. Yeah, if I can show you guys some, I will, but otherwise we'll pick it up when we get done or we know more or whatever. But yeah, just rocking up there now. There's the old girl looking good. Hi, a little picture. Woo. Well, I guess I'll get inside, but yeah, she's looking good. Brake dust from the rusty rotors. I'm getting the black wheels all skeezy. Ooh. All right, got checked in. Little chit chat. He's gonna check out the car. I guess this is your getting your car serviced at Honda in Japan. Man, treating the DC2 way too nice. Yeah, so I was just talking to him, and this is, you know, Japanese dealership, how a lot of them are set up, especially in urban areas. Those are all demo cars up there. So you just test drive one of those, and then you just order the specs you want. You don't actually like show up. There's not a whole car lot of cars here. So you just test drive and then go inside and order what you want, and then it'll show up, and then you get that car. So not a lot full of cars. And then across the street, we actually have, you know, the dealership and the work area. Man, DC2's looking good. The Oji-san going across the street. Is there a thumbnail in here? Whoa, what a move, what a move. Good job, dude. So yeah, into the work pit we go. And they said I could film, so I'll do it in a respectful way. But yeah, a couple more demo cars there. Your inside office area, and your work pit out here. And I'll get over there and look at that, DC2. Woo! So cool that they get to actually work on this now. Nagano-san, like, this guy's really taking care of me through rebuilding this whole thing and helping with parts and everything, but he bought a brand new Shinsha de DC2 Type R. 何年
96年モデルを買ったので、何年前だろう。
So he bought a brand new 96 spec in like 96 or 97.
30年ぐらい前。
その前に13?
S13。
S13 and DC2。
シルビア。さらにその前はセリカ WX に乗ってました。
セリカの
WX スープラ。アメリカの WX
セリカスープラ。トヨタ、日産、ホンダ、いいね、いいね。Wow, so There you go. Car guys are car guys no matter what. They got a few cars worth of space in there, in and out, and there's cars always getting worked on. I had to wait a week or two to get this appointment, so always busy. So you guys can see a Japanese dealership. Really cool. First time I get to really check it out too. Let's see if anything comes out. Oh, there's a little bit. There's supposed to be like 2 liters in there. I don't know. That does not look like 2 liters, maybe 1 liter. Look at the hyper medallion. Wow. Yeah, so just talking to him now, and he was like, maybe your clutch is wearing out on this thing. I just ordered some parts we'll touch on in a few minutes. The remedy, hopefully that, but maybe it's the actual clutch disc itself that's just getting thin, so we'll just see how it goes and how long it lasts. Yeah, so cool to see the underside of the car. We got some new MTF3 in there. She's gonna be doing good. What is cool is when you do order parts here, the mechanics from out, working out here, they'll come inside and actually help you and get you what you need. So it always makes me feel better, like knowing, because a lot of times they're like, well, it should be this or should be this. Because from experience, they know these cars, because some of these guys have been here for 25 years, something like that. So yeah, there's definitely like a lot of extra helpful knowledge that comes in when ordering parts. All right, cleaned up, fresh. What's it take to get a lift like this in the ground? Is there some massive, massive contraption underneath the ground? So next up, they're gonna put the timing light on it and make sure everything's happy and healthy there. I've swapped the distributor. I've redone the timing. Everything, I got back as close as I could. But even when I bought the car, I've never checked it. Hopefully, it wasn't out. It's not out enough to hurt anything because it's always ran well. But hopefully, they can adjust it a little bit and we'll get some little more performance out of it. So they're repainting the timing marks on the crank so they can see it. When I had this all apart doing the timing stuff, I never saw any marks on it, and I just thought that's how Hondas were, but apparently this crank pulley must have just been totally wore off. Now that they can actually see it, it's not good. It doesn't sound good anyway. It sounds like timing's off, or maybe the belt is off, or the adjustment is just off on the distributor a lot. I don't know. This will be interesting. So they confirmed it's off a little bit, trying to adjust it out of the distributor. He's like, did you get everything lined up when you did the timing? I think I did. They got it within by just adjusting the distributor, but I think I did when I could go back and put the footage in here now. So looking at the cams, just to double check it one last time, we have the tick marks pointing directly at each other and our ups are still up, so we are top dead center. Well, I'm gonna take this to be 3 teeth on the crank or the camshaft pulley. You can see there's the mark that used to be here in the middle, and so now we are 1, 2, 3-ish. Call it good. I'm gonna tighten up the tensioner. I think I didn't line up the timing marks just right on the upper pulley, so he's like, you're not a full tooth off, it's just the pulleys when you're trying to get the upper cam pulleys lined up, they weren't, they were just out a little bit from each other, not perfectly lined up. So yeah, I think it's my fault. Back on the ground, and I'm glad I had him look at it, because I would have just chucked a timing light on it, adjusted a distributor, and called it good. To do things to do things right, you know, it sounds like I should just pull the cover and re-time it as best I can on the cam pulleys. But then I'd have to re-timing line it, but you know, there's like, you can drive it like this for a little bit. So yeah, I'll rock it like this and then I go from there. But if it's idling better and running better, then that's all good news too. So fresh gear oil in there, timing is all lined up. Like, yeah, it's gonna be good. Service comes with the car wash, and they do it the old school way. And I said, yeah, homie, I'll take a free car wash. Idling good, looking good, and maybe running better now. So maybe something not in a normal American dealership or shop. That dial indicator, big thing up there, and then the rollers on the floor is not a dyno. That's for side slip. So like when you apply the brakes, if I understand it right, if you apply the brakes, like does your car jut like left or right, and that tests that. It's part of the shotgun process. They can do the full shotgun here on site. They have the certification or the licensing to do that. Like, you don't have to take it anywhere. So yeah, that's a side slip tester. Oh, it sounds pretty, I don't know, it sounds lighter. I'm never outside of it, so maybe that just is what it is, but look at that girl, woo! And just like that, never was in there. Oh, お疲れ様です。ありがとうございました。いいね。So while I'm here, I'm going to order another OEM key for the car. This is my original key. I've only got one, and this original pattern is still available if you want to order a key. There's a 4-digit number on right at the base of the key here on the other side. I'm not going to show you because that is the code for the key for the car. But with that 4-digit code, I can give it to them, and then they'll just make me a brand new OEM cut key. So this pattern or this shaped key is still available. I ordered some for a few other guys, and then like a 98 spec ITR key that says Integra Type R on it, that's available as well. That key is just much more expensive as a blank key, but yeah, if you want an OEM key cut, you just need that 4-digit code on the key, and then Honda can make you an OEM spec key right there. Hit me up at nerdgold.jp if you want to get one of those ordered, or if you want any other Honda parts. This is right where they come from, so yeah, I'll get you taken care of. Oh, look at the old girl just sitting there. How cool is that? I guess to complete the tour, I just shoot a little pan of the inside. Just really simple. Not over the top, and dealerships vary based on location and stuff like that, but a little free drink over there, and yeah, you can chill. Just 100% different than like the massive sprawling dealerships you'd see in America, so I thought you guys would get a kick out of it. I don't know, maybe Europe, they do it more this style. If like, space, I feel like in Europe space would be a little more constrained, but America, it's just like just acres and acres of cars parked, lined up, ready for you just to come and say, I want this car, and then drive off in it. So very different process, a very different setup. So there you go, got paid up and got new parts. We have a master cylinder for the clutch, release cylinder, operating cylinder for the clutch, a new gasket for the master cylinder on the firewall, and a little pin. So that's the next batch of parts to go on the car, just to make me feel good about the clutch system. Really want to get this thing as sound as I can, so I can take it multiple hours away from home and not really worry about it or have any troubles. But like I found out today, or like kind of what he was saying, is like maybe just the disc itself is worn out in the clutch as well. So we'll see how long the clutch lasts, but at least I'll have fresh hydraulics, and then just everything's 100%. ありがとうございました。良いお年を。 And just like that, we did it. Got the car serviced at Honda. It's running better. And we got fresh fluids in it. And we learned that I don't know how to do a timing belt, so I can fix that at some other time. But yeah, it just feels good to have the car, you know, that one step closer to 100%, because the timing being unknown, the gear oil being unknown, I just didn't really feel good about driving the car too far. So happy to pay the money to have someone else look at it and do it properly. And as you saw, they take great care in doing it. So just, you know, makes you feel good all around. No, it is a start. Woo! We did it. Drop down a gear and see how she's running with the timing on, Mark. Holy baby! That's like a new car. Yo, that's way too fast in this area, but my goodness. The pickup is way better. I hope you guys enjoyed this look at like a Japanese car dealership inside the work bay. I didn't know how much they'd let me shoot, so it's really cool. They're so open. They're just like, yeah, no problem. So yeah, I just tried to stay back and be respectful and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go, Japanese Honda. And like he said, hey, I got a car wash out of the deal, and he said, you know, most Japanese people wash their car before the end of the year to start fresh for the new year. Do the same thing, you know, you clean your house, you clean schools, they clean the school, they clean workplaces, stuff like that. It's just a cultural thing to start the new year fresh. So he's like, hey, and you got your car washed, so you're all taken care of. So that was cool as well. Just happy. Car feels good. Like I really want to log some miles and get this thing just all tip top now. This was just a huge one to check off the list. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like these sorts of videos. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Check out the DC2 build. It has been quite a journey to this point, but like this feels like we're getting really close. So thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next one, where we might, you know, just keep chipping away and get this thing a little bit more towards that 100% mark and a little closer to the racetrack. So much love. Be well.